So what I want to show you is the um, Test Innovators. And Test Innovators is an online platform that lets the children practice their tests online. There's several packages that they have for the SSAT, as you can see. A mini test, one test, three tests, or six tests. This actually can be 9 tests. Okay. And so you see the prices of $200 or $400. And this, we have a discount for this. So I would not buy through Test Innovators, but rather through Who Tutors. And I'm going to share with you how to do that. Okay. This is a great site because the test is at home this year. We want to show them, like, this is what a math section would look like. On this, I can hide the answers, or I can, do process elimination, or you choose one, and so on and so forth. So this is what the math section would look like on Test Innovators, which I hope is very much like it looks like on the real test. Okay. And then this is the reading section. So the reading section is going to have the passage, and it's going to have either general or specific questions. And the passage will stay there, and you'll probably just have one question per. So here's a passage, and the same passage is used for question 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then as you get to 6, it should change. Okay. And so we've got to train the students what to write on their scrap paper so that they can take this test effectively. But what's really cool is that this this Test Innovators will give analytics, and they'll show what you got right, wrong, and skipped, along with the timing of this. This is the one that looks like the timing, and it allows my tutors and me to look in on your students' progress if you sign up through me. So I think it's a big advantage to get one of these platforms, especially this year when the test is being at home. When the test is on paper and pencil, I suggest students practice on paper and pencil. Since the real test is on the computer, I suggest they practice on a computer. Okay, this is the practice. This is a section for synonyms. Okay. And we have to teach them what to write down on their scrap paper before they look at these answers and do their process elimination. So I like them to hide these choices, but I'm not sure if the real test is going to have you that option or not. And then when you get to 31, then you've got 30 synonyms and 30 analogies in the same section, which is called the verbal section. So we have to train your students on what to do, and that's what we do here at Who Tutors. And but I do really suggest you get one of these packages for this year. Okay, let's look at the packages. So basically, you've got their $199 package, which only gives you 3 tests, but it doesn't give you any of the practice problems. So I can offer that on whotutors.com for 10% off at $180. And then that the 6 tests plus the 3 extra official tests, plus all the practice drills, and again, all the analytics is also not $400, but rather $360. And so I will send these links along, and you can click them and pay for those things. At that point, I would need to set up an account for your child, and I'll forward that along to you with your password, and you can change your password at that time. So on my website, Who Tutors, here's the premium package. As I said, it's 9 tests, 6 from Test Innovators, and 3 that are already in this book that they tried to sell you earlier. And you can sign up through here, and you can pay through here. You can ignore this date because you use it as you go, and I will create your son or daughter's account. Thank you. Good luck. Hello, parents. I'm going to show you how to sign up for the SSAT. After you go to the SSAT.org, you'll have to create an account, just like I have for my son Parker, who's entering 10th grade right now. So when you sign in, you'll get this screen. And to sign up for the test, you'll need to select your SSAT testing. You can also sign up for the character skills snapshot if your school wants you to do that. Let's look at this and see how to sign up. So I have no signups. I have no tests, but they will be here. And you can also get your scores here afterwards. So I'm going to register for a test right here. These are the steps that they're going to make us go through. Okay. And I will guide you straight through these. I'm going to say that Parker doesn't really need any test accommodations, but if you do, you might need to send the SSAT documentation before you get those accommodations. Accommodations could include extra time or other things. They're going to make me confirm that I might have to pay extra if I have accommodations for Parker. My son's going to be in 10th grade, so he'll have to take the upper level test. If you're applying to middle school, you would have to take the middle school test. Let's answer no for this. So what kind of test do I want? Well, I would like to take the computer-based SSAT this year. And I want to take this at home. It's offered almost every Saturday and at least once a month on Sundays. So at this time, you can put in the schools, or you can wait to see the scores, and you can then request those schools get those scores after you see the scores, which is what most parents prefer to do. I'm going to answer no to, do you want a score advisor? I think you should sign up for tests soon as some of the dates fill up. So now all these extras, this is an important thing. I don't want an extra $15 fee because I can look up my scores as soon as they're out, which is usually 10 days right after the test. So if you take the test on Saturday, it's 2 Wednesdays afterwards. I do not want a text alert, okay, because I can sign in on SSAT.org and get my son's scores. I do not want score reporting by regular mail, and I don't want really any of these extras. This is your choice. For $20, you can see what they typed or what they wrote for their test. So if you really want to see that, it is ungraded, but some schools use it. I'm going to choose no for my son. Some schools use it to really get to know the child, and it can really be a big help or a big hurt to their application. Okay. Now, they're going to mail, they want you to buy this book apparently for $100. It looks like this in the past. It has 3 official tests from the SSAT. I'm going to say no to this because in a moment, I'm going to show you how Test Innovators has the same package. Okay. So I'm going to say no to the practice online and no to the $60 book. Okay. This is not the best place to, they do have good materials, but we would rather this year get them online. Okay. I am not going to get the Independent Schools On-Demand webinar series. Basically, I'm suggesting you don't get any of these add-ons. And I can confirm my thing. I don't want any of these extras. I got to scroll all the way down before it's going to let me choose. Of course, I've read every word of this because I would never sign a contract otherwise. Okay. My price is going to be $149. And then I'm going to have to choose the date, okay, of the test. And that's a pretty important part.